Hello, and it's so pleasant to be with you all today. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, and I am doing my TBC live broadcast, which is referred to the Billion number 256. 256. Okay, first of all, I want to thank my lovely wife, the one I always refer as my loved one, that's always there supporting me. And I throw my first kiss to you. Mm. She's watching me, okay, from where she's at right now. And I have another little one that I always refer to, Kayla. They're always there. Hello, Kayla. Always there watching me and blowing kisses to me. And now my wife and our baby, we refer to as Butterball, Caitlin. Kayla is teaching Caitlin to do the same thing. It's just amazing. Amazing that these two little ones are always there with me, with my loved ones, supporting me. Whew. It always brings tears to my eyes to have all that love sent my way. But I also want to recognize the people that always support me no matter what. No matter what, they always are there as well too. And that is my um my brothers from the Bangladesh community. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you, Bangladesh community, for always supporting me like you do. Y'all doing a wonderful work over there in Bangladesh in the Billion Coin community. Keep up the great work that you do and build, and help us build your population along with the other population of the Billion Coin and stay unified so we can get to 1 billion verified members in the Billion Coin, okay? Keep up the great work, okay? All right. Mr. Bitcoin Scott, I got to recognize you because this is another great leader in our TBC community that does great work out there on the West Coast in California, along with my brother, Randy Wilson. And make sure you support Mr. Bitcoin Scott send button meetings, by the way. Let me mention that. He does them on Tuesday, along with 3 other send button meetings going on that day for the Cambodian community. He's doing an awesome job. Keep supporting him. Make sure everybody needs, if you got multiple devices, plug into the chat area and support and watch their live broadcast, which is their send button meetings on Tuesday. We will be doing a send button meeting English tomorrow. Remember, I also host the broadcasters meeting, which I'll be hosting right after the send button meeting English tomorrow. That starts probably around right 11 o'clock clockish. 11 o'clock will be depending on how long the send button meeting lasts, which usually is an hour. I'll start mine around right after Randy finishes his send button meeting. And Randy and Bitcoin Scott and a lot of great leaders will join me on a broadcasters meeting because I have a topic that we're going to talk about, okay, tomorrow. I will make sure I put the Zoom link in our broadcasters chat area like I always do, and may send out for other people that may not know that's not a part of our broadcasters, that's not in the broadcasters chat area. If anybody tomorrow needs a Zoom link, get that. Make sure you send that a notation with me, and I make sure you get that, okay? It will be a particular Zoom meeting link. All right. So let's get started today for our live broadcast. Okay, the first thing before I get started on my subject area is going to be, I'm going to go to the blog post and we're going to see what's there. Okay, so let's go to our screen share. And we're going to go to our blog. Okay. Well, let's see what's here. Oh, Mr. Mbeg. He's the leader of the TBC community in Cameroon and in the country of Cameroon in Africa. This is this is some of the people, all the people that I would see. Now, this is an orphanage. This is him right here, holding a little baby. and all the people in Cameroon, okay? These are people in Cameroon who are giving to an orphanage, okay? Okay, it says, Mbek with Cameroon leaders share the TBC spirit with an orphanage, okay? Nice pictures, right? See the people saying? Him and another lady saying, the billion coin ending global poverty with our mission. Is our mission. It's got all the different emblems. Great, 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 great poster they did. See, they get it done over there in Cameroon. He's doing a wonderful job spreading the wealth in that area. Wonderful, wonderful job you're doing. Way to go, Mbeg. Way to go. Look at that. There's Mbeg right there. Okay. See, these people are happy because they're doing something for good together. See when you stay unified, you see what happens, folks? These are clear examples of when you stay unified and what you're trying to achieve in the billion coin. This is what happens. These people are happy. Look, smiles on their face. Look, they're giving goods. Now, see, y'all will look at these goods and say, oh my God. You know, see, goods that these people need. You see? Now, this is not a lot, but it's food here in these sacks. You see? Clothing, other articles, items here that was given to these people in the orphanage. See, people in the orphanage, they don't have much, people. These are the kind of people that we have to help that's in poverty. This is a clear example. Now, there's some that's even worse off than these kids, believe it or not, that we got to help. But this is a clear example. What Mbeg is doing is spreading the whole mission in his area in Cameroon. Excellent, excellent, excellent job, Mr. Mbeg. Oh my God, this is great. It's great to see things like this is happening in our TBC. The movement is on. The movement is on in the billion coin, folks. See, this is an example of what we should be doing all over the world. All over the world. Okay? All right. Let's come out of that. And believe it or not, yours truly, myself, made the blog post again, my video from yesterday. The saying is, are you stockpiling cookies by waiting on the redeem now button throughout the extension? So we talked about that yesterday. Okay? All right? Thank you, admin, once again. Gosh, I start off the day of the first day of the week. Oh gosh, thank you, admin. Well, Randy and myself, we just on there almost daily, it seemed like. Woo! Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Okay, this is a great X22 report about, and it says big changes are coming. Have you protected yourself? You know, this is just something here that you should listen to, realizing that there are changes coming in our world. And if you keep your eyes closed, you're going to miss it. So at the end of this tunnel, there's something coming. And are you going to be prepared of it? It could have something to do with our economic changes around the world. You know, you remember back in 2008, the whole world was under a financial crisis. In fact, that's when the cryptocurrency Bitcoin was that a fellow by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto wrote this code on white paper. In 2009, whoever that was, they got a hold of it and started to put it in computer systems. And next you know, Bitcoin was there. So let me just say this to you all. You know, and I'm gonna go to what I want to talk about today. And let me see something. Let me just say this to you all, okay? Let me go here and see if this is the one I wanted here. Yes, it is. Okay. You know, I go to this very first blog post for a reason, and in this particular incredible video, it talks about something that I want to talk about today. Okay. And this third sentence, it says, for the first time, the richest 1% of the population will enjoy a greater share of the global wealth than the 99%. Because you see what has happened? In this video, it states that the 1% has basically owned the wealth of all 99% of our earth. But this is what I want to in turn. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about us as people. And I'm going to say this to you because I want y'all to see my face when I say this. Okay? I want y'all to see my face when I say this. All right? Okay. Now, think about what I just said to you. 1% for the longest time have owned 99% of the wealth of this earth. But I'm going to look at it. This is the way I want to point out to you all. And listen closely what I'm about to say to you. If you want to be of the 1%, you have to be willing to do what 99% won't or will not do. I'm going to say that again. Think about what I'm saying now. If you want to be among the 1%, to do what 99% will not do or won't. And what I'm referring to, are you willing to be that 1%, part of that 1%? I'm speaking to all the broadcasters and the base and basic members. Are you willing to be the 1% of doing the participation and following the system that TBC has set, that we have in place, that our admin has given us to use? Our 23-step fast start system, our rapid reward system, using the 3 campaigns, causing massive growth in our community. Are you going to be a part of that 1% that do what 99% will not do? Are you going to say it again? Are you going to be that 1% that 99% won't? Think about now. I'm putting it out there for you all. This is what I'm getting across to people. I saw that on a particular chat that I was invited to, and I shared it with a lot of people. And I said to myself, I'll use that on my live broadcast today. That's huge. I'm not talking about being the 1% of the own the richest 99% of the earth. No, I'm talking about this in the billion coin. Are you willing to be that 1% that's going to follow every guideline, be a student of the blog, be at the send button meetings, be at the broadcasters meetings, do every waking thing to be successful to the top as we go through your journey until we get to 1 billion members? Are you willing to do that? That's what I'm trying to point out. Be part of the that will do what the 99% won't do. You see what I'm saying? Now, that may seem like a small percentage. Are you going to be part of that 1% that do your part to end global poverty? Think about it. Are you going to be part of that 1% that would help a child get food and water, and if they need medicine? Are you going to be of that 1% like Mbeg did? He's part of that 1% that's willing to help others. That's what I'm getting at here, folks. Are you going to be part of that small percentage that helps so many people? See, we don't have to be the whole earth to help humanity. See, admins is all want us to be 1 billion members. We got 7 billion people on earth. You see what I'm pointing out? We're not trying to be 7 billion people to get to a billion to get to 7 billion people with TBC. We're just trying to get to 1 billion verified members. See, I look at that as that 1%. You see, that 1% of the 7 billion is our billion verified members. That's what how I'm looking at it. That's willing to do the necessary things I just spoke of to make sure each one of us is teaching each other what admin has put in our blog. Therefore, when people come up to you and ask you about an exchange, no, I have people still messaging me about, is there an exchange for TBC to BTC, which is Bitcoin? No, and there never will be. People, stop sending me messages asking me that question, my God. Please stop doing that. Stop listening to that chatter out there that's telling you, oh, you can exchange TBC for Bitcoin. Do you know what that is? That's the biggest scam in the world. Because all they're trying to do is steal your... See, these people are here. The trolls are here. No, in their mind, they're trying to say TBC is not real. But in their mind, they're trying to put a smoke screen over you and make you feel like that, okay, you can do this, you can make some money. But what it's trying to do is steal your TBC coin that they know inside of them that it is real. You see? They know that we got something very special because no matter what they say, we're still moving forward. We're not letting anyone outside try to infiltrate our society, our Kringle society, our mission statement. All of that spells it out, what we are and what we're trying to achieve. And we're going to be 1% out of that 7 billion people. That a billion members is being that 1% of the 7 billion people around the world. When I think about 1%, I'm thinking about a billion members in TBC. If we have billion members, do you know how magnificent and how powerful our community can be? So when I say be 1%, be the 1% that the 99% will not do or won't, that's what I'm referring to. That's what I'm referring to. So I'm taking that little percentage, I'm taking, but I'm creating a massive community to let each and every one of the 1 billion people, if we participate in the things that admin wants us to do, that's indicated specifically in our blog, If we do that, we will win. We will have a positive effect on our humanity, and our economy within the TBC will expand, and we'll be using our coin for all goods and services around the world. The merchants will love us. The merchants will love our coin because they will see something that we use in our coin to help mankind. We have a lot of little kids that's starving, don't know when they're going to get their next meal, folks. And unless we carry our mission out to end global poverty, we're never going to feed those little kids. They're going to continue to, that's what they're going to be dying. And let me say something to you all. Would you want your little one to die of starvation? Would you want that? Because guess what? If we do not carry out our mission and we don't start being serious about following what admin has told us in this blog and stop bringing up other things outside of TBC, see, what's not in that blog is not even true about TBC. Stop listening to all this other stuff outside the blog. Point everybody to the blog. I'm going to go back and say it, and I've said it many times through my discussion to you today. Be that 1%. Be of that 1% that 99% won't do. You see? I said that to many people today. I saw it on another chat group, and I said, oh, let me a lot of people. Because it makes people think. Become that 1%, folks, that 99% of the world will not do. And that 1% is the members of TBC presently as we get to 1 billion. Now, I know a billion people is a lot of people. Don't you know when that 1%, I'm just using the 1% with a billion. That's all I'm doing. And if we do that and carry out in our goal to get the 1 verified members, it would be a grand, happy, prosperous, abundant day for a lot of people. So I want to thank all of you all for being here today. I just want to drive that home today. Think about what I'm saying this time. This broadcast, please think about what I'm saying to you. Be that of that small percentage that the 99% won't do. Because see, a lot of people won't do what we're doing in TBC. Part of it, they're afraid. Part of it, they don't understand what it is. Because all people know, if they know anything about cryptocurrency, they point towards Bitcoin and other altcoins. They never heard of an abundance-based coin. As far as my understanding, we are the only abundance-based coin. So let's keep building and building and building to 1 verified members in TBC. And keep teaching and teaching and teaching the right things. Stop talking about, and we're talking about the word exchange. We're not talking about an exchanger like they have in the market-based coins. We're talking about exchange 4 grains, which is $10 with our holiday promotion. 4 grains, as small as 4 grains, that's equal to 10 US dollars to purchase TBC from a sponsor. That's what admin is talking about. And it just increases from 4 grains. Increases all the way to 40 grains, which is $100, at least $100 for TBC. You see, this is what you probably wonder, how can I say 1%? Because I'm relating 1%, because 1 billion is not covering our whole population on Earth. We're 7 billion people worldwide. All our admin want us to get to 1 billion members of that 7 billion. Just 1 out of 7. You see my point? 7 billion. That's it. That's it. Then it asks us to get to 1 trillion. We ain't got 1 trillion people on Earth. But we got 7 billion on Earth. But just 1 billion of that 7, which leaves 6 more, is that 1%. Because a lot of that other part is part of that 99% that will not do what we're doing in the Billion Coin. So how many of you all, ask yourself, are you of that 1% that will do what admin asks us to do? Are you of that 1% that will put your foot down and say, we're going to get it done no matter what it takes? You see? Well, I'm at the end of my live broadcast. It's been a pleasure being with all of you all. But keep in mind what I stated today. Thanks again, admin, this is to admin. Thanks again for putting my yesterday's live broadcast on the blog. Thank you for always doing that. I always will thank you every time you're doing that, because you don't have to do it. Thank you all that's in the chat area, with my wife being there in the beginning. She's so awesome. My little ones that's watching me, Kayla, thank you so much, dear. What you're doing, you're helping our baby there, Caitlin, what we call Butterball. She's blowing kisses because you're blowing kisses. This little one, Kayla, that's been on my Merlin and R's Facebook page that I put a few days ago. You scroll down, you can see her. She's a special little girl, and smart as she can be. And she's not even quite 3 years old yet. And she just loved watching my live broadcast. I don't know if she see me as a cartoon character or what, but all I know that she loves me and I love her. And now she's coaching my almost a 9-month-old Bernie Nard's child, and trying to teach her what she's doing. So I got 2 little ones watching me along with my wife right now. This is awesome. I love our family. I love everyone out there. Let's keep the prosperity going. Let's build this abundance so we can help a lot of poor people out there. Y'all have a great day. And remember, just a reminder, get your people to the Send Button meeting English tomorrow. Okay, it's 7 a.m. Pacific, which is my time, 10 o'clock a.m. on the East Coast. And check your time zone. If you Google time converter, you can figure out what's your time zone to be at that Send Button meeting. Okay, get more people out there to that meeting. And also make sure you're at my broadcasters meeting right after it, okay? And then I have my broadcast at my regular time slot as I did today, tomorrow. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day, and God bless you on this wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye. Peace.